Hi guys, welcome to this new video on SQL. In this video, we are going to see a very demanding topic in SQL, which is left outer join, right outer join and full outer join, and how to perform the same in Microsoft SQL Server. So let's open a new query and let me show you both the tables which we are going to use for this video. So we are going to use the amount tab table and the disk tab table in this video. So let me show the data which is already present in this tables on which we will be performing the left outer join, right outer join and full outer join. Select star from DBO disk tab and select star from DBO amount tab. So here you can see that we have two columns in the first table, that is ID and text data, and we have some IDs, and in the similar way we have ID and some amount in the second table. So you can see that some IDs are even matching in both the tables. So we will be performing the joins on this common ID field. So let's start first with the left outer join or the left join. So let's write the query. Select star from the first table, that is disk tab, DBO disk tab, as A, which is our alias name to the table. Left outer join or left join on DBO amount tab as B, on A.id equal to B.id. So here it will try to create the table where both the IDs are same for the join. So you can see the result. So in the left outer join, you should note that you will get both the columns as it is in the left table which are present, and all the records which were mapped to the ID in the second table will be present. The places where the records don't match, you will get the result as null. For example, here we didn't had ID column for 3 in the second table, so you get null for the ID 3 as well as null for ID 4 from first table. But all the records from the left table will be present as it is. So this is the speciality of left join. In the similar way, you can even write, instead of left join, you can just write left outer join. It is going to give you the same result. And now we perform the right outer join on the data. So let's run the query. So here you can see that we get all the records from the second table. Since it's a right outer join, so the right side table, that is the second table, will be having all the records, and you will be getting null values for the left table where the ID is not mapped. That means the IDs in the first table which are not matching to the IDs in the second table will be having null records. So this is the speciality of right outer join. And now we perform the last, that is the full outer join. Now you should also note that some of the DBOs don't support the full outer join like the MySQL, but in Microsoft SQL Server you have full support for full outer join. So here is the result for the full outer join. Here you can see that instead of getting null in the right side table for the left join, and instead of getting null for the left side table in the right join, in the full outer join you will get all the records irrespective of they will be matching or not, and where they will be not matching we will be getting null values. So you can see that we get null values in all 4 columns according to the mapping of the IDs. So this was all that I wanted to show you in this video regarding the left outer join, right outer join and full outer join. I hope that you have got the concept. Feel free to ask any questions that you have regarding this video in the comment section below. See you next time.